Hello, welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Cecilia. I'm back with another video. Today we are talking about growing up your mindset. You change your mindset, you change your entire world. Quite honestly, that is how much power you have. You're already halfway there if you clicked on this video because you care. You actually care to change your life, and here you are. You might be thinking, who is this girl? Why is she qualified to talk about this subject? I have a psychology degree from UC Davis. Beyond that, I am a person that is genuinely content, at peace with myself, and I think that I have a lot of insight to give. I just hope that you take something from today and that it helps you change your world and change your life and glow up your mindset and make this your year. Okay. Reappraisal. Okay, these are not really doing it for me. I can't see myself. So reappraisal, what does that mean? I'm gonna give you the literal definition and then I'll explain it. So reappraise is to appraise or assess something again or in a different way. Why does that mean anything to us? A lot of people live inside their head, right? We go back and we look at these situations and we're re-embarrassed, we're re-hurt, we're just hurting ourselves. And what I like to say is that the past does not exist. Because if you think about it, we live in the present, live in the now, and that is the only moment that we have. So when you go back and you think about a situation, of course it happened, but it doesn't exist in this moment. So it shouldn't affect you in this moment. If a situation does affect you in this moment, it's because you let it take control and exist in this moment. To that, we want to reappraise the situation. Let's take, for example, a friendship breakup. Someone stops talking to you and you go back and you think, why don't they want to be friends with me anymore? Why don't they want to be friends with me anymore? And you're just in that negative space and thinking of a million reasons why it could have happened the way it did. And they're never positive. They're never positive ones. I actually had this exact situation happen to me, but I can see it from a different perspective and understand that that person did what they had to do, what they felt they had to do to be okay in their life. And who am I to stop them? Who am I to stop them from having that inner peace, making that decision that they wanted to make? And I can think about all the ways and reasons why they didn't want to be my friend, or I can accept that sometimes maybe they don't serve us in that moment, and that's fine. So what I did was reappraise the situation. So now we're reassessing and we're thinking, this person didn't want to be my friend. I don't need to know. The reason why they're not my friend is none of my business if they didn't tell me. So I'm just going to take it for what it is, allow them to make the decision that they needed to make to be okay. And for us, we can reappraise it and say, I'm glad that they did what they needed to do to continue with their life. And if I am not the person that they want in their life anymore, so be it. That doesn't mean that I wasn't a good friend, that we have good memories. Let's not spoil that. Let's keep that intact and move on with our life. That is what reappraisal is, and it can entirely change your life, because if you're going back to one situation and just running it over and over and over, you're keeping yourself in that hurt. That does not serve you day to day. That does not make your life any better. So if you can go back and change that in your mind, then that's your new reality. You just changed your life. Congrats. On a similar note, the idea of embarrassment. Embarrassment is entirely a choice, and you're making it every time you decide to be embarrassed. Or awkwardness. Awkwardness is something that we make, something that we manifest, and that's why things feel awkward. If I want to run down the street and imagine that everyone's looking at me, then it's awkward to me. I'm making it awkward. I'm saying, oh my gosh, this is so awkward. People are looking at me. Or you could just go on a run, as one does, and live your life. You don't have to make it embarrassing. If you fall and people see you, just laugh at yourself. What is life if not a little bit? Moments that have happened, you say, oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. And you think about it and then you get re-embarrassed. What purpose is that serving you? Literally what? Nothing. Next, I want to talk a little bit about habit stacking. Habit stacking is so great, and I've recently actually just heard about this term. Let's investigate exactly what habit stacking means. Habit stacking is a special form of an implementation intention. Rather than pairing your new habit with a particular time and location, you pair it with a current habit. This method can be used to design an obvious cue for nearly any habit. I actually just implemented it this year, and I'm already past 21 days of doing this. So it's a new habit. First things first, I already brushed my teeth in the morning. And I hope you do too. We already brush our teeth in the morning, but what can we do with this? So now, since I know that that is a set habit that I already do, I decided to add in drinking water and making my bed. So now I brush my teeth, and right after I have water sitting on my nightstand and I drink water. And after that, I actually make my bed. This transition literally happens seamlessly because you're just adding on to one thing that you already do, and that's already a habit. So it's so much easier to implement it into that than to start a new habit entirely. And everyone has the power to do this. Everyone has the power to do this. There's something that you do every single day. And if you do something that's not good for you, then you can definitely do something that is good for you. In this consciousness of, hey, I want to change my life, you implement things that change your life. You already have a habit of something, use that to your advantage. Another facet of this is listening to audiobooks and or podcasts because you already listen to music. Sometimes we don't realize that music really affects us and our moods, and having sad music on every single day is not as productive as we might think. So switching something that you already do, let it work for you. If in the car you turn on your music, then in the car turn on a podcast, turn on positive music, turn something on that makes you feel good rather than keep you in a negative state. Use your habits to your advantage. Okay, we gotta buckle in for this one. Talking about taking things personally. I know we've all been guilty of taking things personally, but it is arguably one of the worst things we can do for ourselves. One of the worst things, because it doesn't serve us. Imagine that someone comes home and they already have a bad attitude. A, they're making the decision to have a bad attitude, and that is not on you. B, we don't know the rest of their day in order for them to have the attitude that they do. Notice, we are not excusing their bad attitude, right? We're not excusing that, but we're acknowledging that it does not belong to us because it does not serve you for that attitude to be placed upon you. If someone talks to you in a negative way, it is up to us how we react. And everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. It's up to us how we react. It's always 10% the situation and 90% how you react to it. Seriously?
Really? You didn't do anything all day?
Oh, hi, sister. How was your day?
Shut up.
There's so much power in not letting someone else affect your emotions, and it is really one of the best things that you can master in order to change your life, to glow up your mindset. Trust me when I say your reaction is the most valuable thing you have. Think of energy as coins, and you have 5 of them, and if someone is picking at you, and you give them 2 coins, which is your reaction, you are $2 short. You just lost $2 giving them your coin, giving them your reaction, giving them your energy. If you only have 3 coins left, right? You're trying to get, I don't know, a candy bar that costs $3, and someone comes and they try to tickle you because they're bored and they want a reaction out of someone, and you give them your remainder 3 coins because you gave them that reaction, that energy, you're broke. You're left with no money. The reason I use that analogy is because giving your reaction, giving your energy takes away from you. Don't give away your coins. So why would you do something that isn't in your benefit? Not taking something personally changes your entire life. I hope that made sense, and I hope that you keep your peace. I hope that you keep your coins because they're yours. Okay, so we've talked about reappraisal, changing the way we view something so that it serves us and we feel so much better about it. And we've talked about how embarrassment, awkwardness is all made up in our minds, and it doesn't have to happen if we don't want it to. We talked about habit stacking, not taking things personally and not letting things affect us. Your life is up to you. I hope that you realize how much power you hold within yourself and that you change your life because you have all the tools to glow up your mindset and put these things into practice, and I hope that you do. Thank you for joining me for a little chat at the table. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I want to be a space where you can come to be happy or get some inspiration. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so I know that this is the kind of content you want to see. Thanks for glowing up your mindset with me. Bye.